you get money from people and say, hey, I'm going to educate people. What have you presented yourself as? As a leader, you are saying this road was built for 1 million shillings, but it looks like it was made for 10,000 shillings. You are asking for accountability. Then be accountable. We are asking for leaders who are accountable for every shilling in our country. You cannot be the one who is taking money from people and not being accountable for it. And you Kenyans, you cannot be sending money to people and waiting for them to work for you. Democracy and revolutions don't work like that. If you want people to work for you, that is the reason why we have people who are in the border industry, in the mamamboga industry, deciding for you, the middle class, who are paying taxes. Boda analipa tax gani? VAT ya unga ya 16 shillings akilipa. Do you know how much you lose? You lose 36% of your monthly earnings to a government so that somebody would wear a watch worth 100,000 shillings, 2 million shillings, na wewe uko nyumbani haujakula. So saizi tukika hapa hivi, nataka tuelewane hivi. Fabish, before I even leave and pray, as we are going to Uhuru Park and say, oh, we are here for our mashujaa walipigwa marisasi na polisi. Ask yourself one question. 120 days after these guys were shot dead, who has been imprisoned for anybody's shooting? Who? Nani? Nobody. The person that initiated all these shootings, called as criminals, is now the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, ladies and gentlemen. That is the reality. So you need to wake up. Ama tuache kuhost hizi spaces in general, tuanze kuongelea mambo ya mapenzi kila siku kama vile tumezoea. Let's just have a space where people just talk about utopia, because we have accepted to be shafted by these people. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, mimi ni Mkenya na mjaminia kuwa Mkenya, lakini nimekataa kutoka nje kwenda kulia kuhusu watu wenye wameuawa na serikali na mmenyamaza peke yake. As we are stepping out to go to Uhuru Park tomorrow, nataka watu watoke nje wakiwa na resolution moja. We need to come out with one resolution. We need to come out with one resolution. We need change in this country today. Somebody said, tunakufa kwa hii nchi wale wenye hatuna place ya kuenda. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Sio sisi wote tutaenda Amerika watu wangu. Sio sisi wote tutaenda Europe. Sio sisi wote tutaenda Dubai. Tutakufia hapa wengi. Tutakufia hapa wengi. And some of us already started the war. We can't leave it. We can't keep on crying. We can't keep on clinging on people who are clearly sellouts. You did not come out because of Morara. You did not come out because of Kasma Makore. You did not come out because of Pipita. You came out because ulienda kununua mkate ilikuwa 50 bob last month. Sasa iko 65 shillings. That's what kept you out. So if you cannot come out because of that, stay at home. Somebody was shot dead for walking towards a building. A building. Gedorai, Rongai, Zimmerman, people were killed. And we are here accusing each other. Somebody was paid, so what? Atakufa na hiyo pesa. Wewe ulitoka nje juu ya sijui Pipita lilipwa 200,000. What is that money? Blood money. Blood money. Na kama uko kwa hii space na unasikiza hizi vitu na unapush tags za hiyo serikali, unapush chief bro. Blood money. Jua kuna mtu ako na dialysis imemshinda juu yako. Blood money. Unajiita influencer. I don't call myself an influencer. What am I influencing? There's nothing to influence in this country. Blood money. Wacheni kukula pesa ya damu. Wacheni kukula pesa ya damu. Na kuna watu wako hapa hivi wanakuwa ma-activists. At the end of the day, you write reports and you get paid. We know. Blood money. Unakula pesa ya watu. Unakula pesa ya watu. Unakuja kutudanganya hapa it is confidential expenditure. What? You are saying people in the village need to be educated. What about the people in Kawangware, Githurai? Wenye wanapigia Sakaja kura because of dimples. Dimples, Nairobi. I really hate myself for thinking Nairobi was a town, man. Nini washamba hata kutushinda sisi ushago. Because we would never vote for someone because of his dimples. So as we are telling each other, we need to go get votes. Unaenda kutukulia kura nani? Who are you going to take your votes for? Eti tunaenda kupewa watu wote kwa bunge wanafaa watoke. Who are we replacing them with? Watu wako na kizungu mingi na wanakaa juu ya gari na kaunda suit? Those are the people we want to replace them with? No manifestos, no vision, just clout. Kwani hatujatosheka na hawa wenye wako kwa hiyo kiti? The clout chasers. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be better than this. We need to be better than just ranting in spaces. We need to be better than just coming out and saying we want to go and wear black t-shirts. Ruto is not wearing black t-shirts for us. He is calculating. While we are calling him a stupid draft player, he is a chess player. He's been playing chess all this time. Sisi tukisema, oh, you're mjinga because you're emotional. Wake up. These guys wamekufa, wameanza kuoza. We have done no action. No action about it. Tunaogopa. I host my shows with my house closed with a padlock and my bedroom locked with a key. And you guys come to tell me we have to just get out because, man, Fabish, me I'm just, tomorrow, mi nataka kuambia ukweli hivi. Sijui Dedan Kimathi. Have you met Dedan Kimathi? Do you remember when you're in the streets, the lady who was next to you, the gentleman who was next to you? Huyo ndo shujaa. Hao ndo mashujaa. Unaniambia kuhusu Kungu Karumba, ulikuwa? Were you there? Were you there? I was there. I was there when gunshots were ringing. You know where I was? I was seated right outside Nyayo Stadium, saved by a boda boda guy. My leg was broken. Nimebebwa na mtu wa pikipiki. Akanitoa kutoka kwa tear gas and gunshots. That's where I was. Where were you? So as you're speaking about your country, do you believe in what you're saying? Or you're just speaking so that you can feel flamboyant in spaces with heavy words? Are you walking the talk? Are you ready to push the message out there? Are you consistent in your speaking? Are you consistent? Are you looking to make money out of people's emotions? Emotional exploitation. Ndo imejaa kwa hizi. Tuseme as he is. You are saying we are leaderless, but when people stand up to be leaders, you're the first one to shoot them down because you don't want the shine to leave you. Shame on you.
Where?
Acha nicheze mziki moja mimi niende.
Cheza pipita. Talk to our hearts. Cheze mziki.
Mwananchi mzalendo. Kwa uchungu na mateso, kwa vilio na huzuni, tulinyakuliwa uhuru na mashujaa wa zamani. Hawakushtushwa na risasi au kufungwa gerezani. Nia yao ukombozi, kuvunja pingu za ukoloni. Naishi na tumaini, najitolea daima Kenya. Hakika ya bendera ni uthabiti wangu. Nyeusi ya wananchi na nyekundu ni ya damu. Kijani ni ya ardhi, nyeupe ya amani. Daima mimi Mkenya, mwananchi mzalendo. Wajibu wetu ni kuishi kwa upendo, kutoka ziwa mpaka pwani, kaskazini na kusini. Naishi na tumaini, najitolea daima Kenya. Hakika ya bendera ni uthabiti wangu. Nyeusi ya wananchi na nyekundu ni ya damu. Kijani ni ya ardhi, nyeupe ya amani. Daima mimi Mkenya, mwananchi mzalendo. For all the people that left us on 25th of June and before and after, all the people that have been abducted. Everybody that has never given up on the country that is Kenya. Kenya ni kwetu. We will stay here forever. Thank you so much, Fabish, and everybody in the space. Good evening.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for always standing with this country. And that is the spirit that we need. We need always to be together, join hands together, live together, fight together until we redeem our country back. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, bro. Happy Mashujaa Day. Kesho tuonane Uhuru Park. Yeah. Thank you, Pipita. Ume-inject ya kutosha. Aliye na sikio ashasikia. Now I will go to my co-host Wanjiru before you address the hand, and then uzungushe mic. Naona and a lot of people are requesting the mic. Kindly ukimaliza submission yako, you can drop so that we can have as many requests attended as possible. And let's keep on retweeting the space, share the space in your DMs, share in the wall. Tunahitaji kurali Kenyans kesho Uhuru Park, tujue tuna celebrate namna gani, una celebrate nani, uta celebrate inchi yako namna gani, and how do we stay away from distractors. Please kindly request the mic, share the space, share in your DMs, share in the wall. Let's have Kenyans together. So welcome everybody. Yeah, the co-host and yeah, Wanjiru, go ahead.
I'm here. Thank you, Fabrice. Hey, thank you, Pipita, for the song. I've been singing in the background. Daima mimi ni Mkenya, mwananchi mzalendo. That should be our anthem tomorrow. Yeah, I think Pipita literally said everything inside my heart. My heart was pouring because we have the agent of destruction. My heart was pouring out because tomorrow is such a big day where we are supposed to realize that it's Mashuja. We are celebrating people who lost life. We are celebrating people who, on June 25th, on all the mandamanos, we are celebrating baby Pendo. You remember on 2018, a small young baby lost her life because of mandamano, lost her life because of no good reason, because of politicians, because of selfish, greedy human. We are celebrating these people who literally lost their life because of nothing, literally, because of saying good governance, because of saying Ruto must go, because of saying Uhuru was a thief, because of saying and calling out bad governance in this country. We are celebrating people who died without even seeing the changes that are happening right now. No change is happening, but we are celebrating those people who died and give ni kama walijipeana hongo for the sake of the people. We are celebrating those people who would have wished Kenya to be in a better place. And as much as tomorrow is such a celebration day, let us not also forget that these people died, and they died because they wanted Kenya to become a good place. They died because they wanted Kenya to have a difference. I don't Dedan Kimathi hakukufa ili saa hizi Ruto ama Kidiki aue watu on the streets. Dedan Kimathi hakukufa ili saa hizi tuanze kulipia, tuanze kuuza JKI, tuanze kuuza health sector, tuweze kuuza everything that is happening in this country. Dedan Kimathi didn't die for that. Rex Masai didn't die for that. Rex Masai alikufa sababu the bread was costing more. The finance bill was there. Rex Masai died because he was there on the street saying, their finance bill. He was like, reject the finance bill, reject Ruto, reject Adani. Adani hata iko imekuja. Adani was literally on the eye. It was there in the background. Rex Masai did not die for Kidiki to become the deputy president. Rex Masai did not die for Raila to become whatever he's becoming, that traitor motherfucker. And I'm so mad. Raila did not, Rex Masai did not die for anyone on the government to actually have the money that is taken. Rex Masai did not die for people to start paying SHA and SHIV that is not even functional until now. Rex Masai and other 60 people and many people who were abducted, were not abducted, were not tortured, were not killed for Kidiki to become the deputy president, for us not to continue the spirit. Where is the spirit of Rex Masai? Where is the spirit of those people who have been abducted and calling out for good governance? Where is that spirit? That is what we are celebrating tomorrow. We are celebrating that spirit, and let also recall ourselves. Tujita mkutano tujiambie no. Rex Masai did not die for Morara to just continue doing his side shows and becoming a distraction for this. No, Rex Masai died for a cause. 60 other people died for a cause. 100 of others have been abducted for a cause. Dedan Kimathi died for a cause. He didn't die for Kasariti Kasamuel to just go on doing side shows with the government. He did not do that. Nyinyi watu mnajiita Gen Z leaders and what? Tafadhali, we have an eye on you. Sahizi, kama tuliweza kuingia parliament, kuambia face to face what you're doing is wrong, we will tell you. We will not come here to bring distraction. We will not come here to bring any form of distraction that have been seen. No, we have had enough distraction of Murima. We have had enough distraction of I don't know what, of DP, of Kidiki, of Ruto, of what. We have had enough distraction. Right now, it's time to celebrate. If you're not in Uhuru Park tomorrow, I don't know what you're doing. If your spirit, I mean, some of us, we might not be there because we might be abroad, but our spirit is there. If your spirit is not in Uhuru Park, it is in Narok or Kwale or whatever, you are an enemy of the country. I say right now, I declare you are an enemy of this country. If your spirit is not in Uhuru Park tomorrow, you are an enemy of this nation. You are an enemy of development. You are an enemy that Rex Masai did not die for you. You are an enemy. We are fighting as a front. We are fighting as one people. We are fighting for unity. This is time for call out for unity. If tomorrow we are not calling out for unity and all of us to be in Uhuru Park, whether in spirit or in soul or in person or physical, we are not doing justice for the foreign soldiers. We are not doing justice for the people who are killed. Imagine being shot on head, damu inamwagika on broad daylight, mwangaza ikikuwa, jua ikiwa juu, and you're there distracting people. You are an enemy. You are an enemy that we're talking about. And now it's not time for you to distract us. It's not time for you to, this is the time for us to celebrate and allow us to celebrate in Uhuru Park. Na kama itakuwa imefungwa tunaingia. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are courageous young women. We are courageous young people. We are courageous generation. We are courageous generation. We are going there in spirit, in soul, in person. Because people who died for our sake, died for us to see a good future, died for the future. Where is the future that we're speaking about? Where is the future that these people died? It has been almost 76 years since 1963. It's almost how many years? 50 plus. Hakuna kitu ime change in this country. We are still being ruled by the same kind of people. It's more than 10,000 people have been controlling this nation. 10,000 millionaires have been controlling this nation. This is the time to reclaim what is ours. It's the time to reclaim what is ours. The spirit of Dedan Kimathi is around. The spirit of revolution is around. The spirit of liberation is around. Time for us to wake up. Time for us to call a sister to tell a sister, call a brother to tell a brother. Time for us to actually open our eyes and realize tomorrow is a celebration and tomorrow is about us. It's about celebrating the foreign soldiers. Kusikue na mtu atakuja kututenganisha. Daima sisi ni Wakenya, wananchi wazalendo. Oh God, I don't know what to say, but I see hands up. I don't know who else. Fundi has been here ever since I came to the space. So Fundi with the hand up.
Beryl has been there, DK has been here, then Tori has been here. Yeah, kindly maybe we limit the time to 3 minutes each because I can see a lot of requests. People want to celebrate the heroes tomorrow. And yeah, many people have something to say. So please let's limit ourselves to 3 minutes so that we can have as many speakers as we can. Yeah, Wanjiru, go ahead.
Okay, I'll give the mic to Fundi, 3 minutes, please. Then we can have we can have Toraya, and then yeah, we continue. Fundi, karibu. And please tell us we are celebrating tomorrow. Karibu, Fundi.
Good evening.
Okay.
Asante sana kwa nafasi. And I'm happy to be here. Happy Mashujaa Day to all the Shujaas out there wenye tunajua sisi, si wenye tunaambiwa. Kesho celebrate yourself. Nimesikiza Pipi na he has said it all, by the way. Kesho, we fumbled twice, if I can say. 25th, ni ile siku watu wenye wako Nairobi mulienda, I think bado ni Uhuru Park. Those two occasions we fumbled. Because sometimes I asked myself, what if wakiwa that field ile siku mtu tu hawa ni influential, hawa watu mnasema hapa wamejulikana, we know them, kina Anifa, kina Boni. What if hiyo siku mmoja angekuwa na balls ashike mic ambie watu, you know what, tunajua shida ni moja, ndio hii, tuende State House. People could have gone there. Lakini we are just surrounded by watu waiko kazi. Mtu mwenye anajua kesho naenda Uhuru Park, kuna picha zangu, pesa yangu inaingia, pesa kadhaa. So I'm not even sure about tomorrow, but I hope everyone is safe. Lakini hawezi achilia hivyo tu rahisi. Hawezi rahisi. Kesho ni Mashujaa. And I think very early in the morning tutaona tu makarao wamejazwa hapo. Because saia wanajua. Unajua sahi the elite wako pamoja wote tu. Wanajua if you mess, tumuko hapa wako huko. Focus iko kwa wale watu wanaenda huko. My problem ni Kenyans were so emotional. We are driven by emotions. That's why mtu akitokea mahali popote leo Fundi akatrend amefanya kitu hivi juu ya maandamano kidogo ama kuongea hivi, you will just follow me. Nikwambia twende tu, you don't even question. It's so sad It's tulikuwa tunasema Raila Ruto aende, waende wote. Wamecheza game, we just taking sides like fadhali tumefukuza mmoja au ni wengine tutafukuza mwingine, and then kuna wenye wanasema hapana, huyu jamaa angebaki. Wakiwa National Assembly, that's when tumeambiwa kesho yake eti track wamesign deal na nani kina Adani, eti wamepewa hao watu, there is something they doing. Usishangae Rigathi akiwa deputy president bado, don't be surprised. I think kama if you've been kwa space ya Mabonga, I once said maybe the Narok kwa penye Morara ameenda kupigwa na aliambiwa usiende. You know, it's like you're told, ni kama Bible, mjinga anaona risasi natoka mbele, unasimama unasema, oh Mungu, you know, I'm yours. Kenya is being sold, but kuna game tunachezeshwa tu, kidogo kidogo. Don't be surprised kesho Gachagua waende Kwale. Watamfanyia madharau yenye hamjawahi iona. And then sasa emotions, tutamuone huruma tuseme, oh, huyu jamaa anafaa kuwa president, tutampanguza machozi. Wajinga sisi. Tuko wajinga sana. You think wangetaka hii kitu eti wangetaka kuapisha Kindiki wangeshindwa? Eti Mkoome angekataa kwenda kumwapisha? They know what they doing. They know. Kindiki atarudi tu kuwa interior CS. Pending, kesho ingine wakiona tunasahau mbunge aenda appeal. If Rigathi wins, because he might win. Kuna court of appeal. Watatungoja hapo tena kaskanda wanataka kuuza kitu ingine. Tena watupeleka, oh, tena imeanza. Mbio. The moment you realize fundi tumekuwa na yeye, ameanza kutembea kwenda huko, achana na yeye. Don't even hate. Asante fundi umekuwa na sisi, hasa tukujuangi, it's like you died. So tuache tu kuwa emotional. I'm a Kenyan and I'm emotional too, but that's our biggest weakness. And wameinvest kwa hiyo kitu sana. Yani tumehurumia Gachagua hadi saa hii, like if MPs and senators waambie waenda nyumbani, we won't vote for some good senators. Na MP juu walisema Rigathi must go, juu walinunuliwa tu, na kuna wenye tutarudisha wajinga juu wamesimama na Gachagua. What's the difference? Sometimes hata ule mwenye nani anaitwa the Nakuru senator hata alisema turudishe huko nyuma ni afadhali. Sometimes it makes sense. Juu sahi hata tuko wajinga zaidi. Kama sahi unajua like Amenya na post ni juu ya Adani, kuna ma-influencer wamelipwa na post hizo vitu, we're not even interested. Hata ule jamaa sahi ni kama amelose relevance, na alitupatia the heart penye ilikuwa inatakiwa, and we don't care. Ketrago ilipeana, tulifanya nini? I don't know kama ilienda kabisa, but hivi imepeana, hatujaongea, tumefocus Rigiji. Watasign deal, warudishe huyu jamaa.
Fundi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
We would request for you to finish to finish your points so that we can have as many people talk.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Nimemaliza, but mimi kitu nasema, be confident. Ukiona kitu unafanya in right, do it. Kesho kuna Uhuru Park. Kama ukiona unataka kwenda as you, please go. Kama kuna influence, don't. Anything can happen. We're still fighting. Thanks.
Karibu sana. Thank you so much, Funde. As he has said, kama unaenda Uhuru Park, go. And we also keep an eye on things that are happening, and Amenya is posting about Adani, tusisahau pia. My sister Toraya, the mic is yours.
Well, thank you so much. First I want to honor and give respect to our fallen heroes. Pipita ameongea kila kitu yenye tu ningeongea, and Fundi. And I want to appreciate Pipita. Iyo song ameplay, it's always my pinned tweet. I just woke up one day, nikadecide acha tu niandike ikwe my pin tweet inakuanga hapo. A lot of distractions, many things are happening in the country, and we are focusing on the minor irrelevant issues being brought about by irrelevant people. Morara, agent of distraction. Okay, I won't say, I don't know how to speak it, but to be honest, me, I want to say one thing. Whatever we are asking from the government, you should be the first one to show it as a person. Give us that. You can't say you can't be you don't want to be held accountable, you don't want this, we are going this way, you are going that way. No. And the good thing is that, to me, I know we are leaderless. And being leaderless had its own privileges, advantages. So me, sina mingi ya kusema. Umoja ni nguvu, utengano ni udhaifu. Tupatane Uhuru Park. We reclaim this land, all of us, because soon, hata sisi tutauzwa. If things go the way they are going, tutauzwa. Sahi watu turn attention to mtu ameumia, amefanya nini kwa raha zake. Sisi hatukumwambia aende huko. We said tunataka si wote tupatane Uhuru Park. Anyway, pole kwa kuumia, lakini we need a listening ear. As a leader, unafaa ukuwe una listen to watu. Don't make decisions just because you think you are final. Like me, I won't hesitate to say that if he goes on that way, yeye na Ruto hawana tofauti. People advising their advisors, and it can't work out. Ruto ana advisors wake. Huyo pia ana advisors wake. Tunamwambia twende Uhuru Park. Ataki. Anaenda kufagia. Why wouldn't you choose another day? Anyway, that's for another day. Kesho ni Mashujaa Day. Let's go honor our fallen heroes. Yeah. Learn to listen. Hiyo ndo kitu tu ninaweza sema. Kusikiza as a leader, kusikiza it's more better than hata kuongea. When you are giving things around and doing things on your own without giving a listening ear, you are just being a boss. And there is a big difference between a boss and a leader. To boss people around, and hatutakaliwa tulambe Ruto na tukuje kulamba mtu mwingine. We are tired. We are damn fucking tired. So, wewe ukisikia utaki nini ama nini, kanyaga kubwa, ondokea gari bana. Hii mwendo ni refu bana. Hii safari ni ndefu. Ukisikia imekuchosha, shuka, kanyaga kubwa. Usitulete kutupeleka hivi kulienda kukawa she. Let me tell you this, I'm not against us doing civic education, but trust me, we are going to do it, tuifanye. And the same people, Kenyans forget so easily, same people, watakuwa wa kwanza kuvote Ruto. You saw what happened after Ndwale kila mtu alikuwa Ndwale this, Ndwale that, Ndwale, but ile siku alirudishwa CS, ati sijui Simba. Like seriously? These people can only understand one language, yeah, streets. Civic education, we fanya civic education kivyako, but make sure tumeenda streets. Hiyo ndo language gava inaelewa. Manchu wameshachukulia constitution kama kitabu ya kupepetea moto ama kupepetea njeve mtu akihisi joto. Hakuna mtu anai-respect. Sisi ndo tumebaki hapa tufanye civic education, sijui tusimame. And let me tell you one thing. We say we are draining the swamp, but trust me, we can't make it without akina Ukio Mtata. Let's not fool ourselves. Kwa nini? We need these people. They know how to play this chess. They have been in this chess many years. The other day, Morara was told we invite them, and he said what? He doesn't want any advice for political whatever because he knows about Kenyan politics and blah, blah, blah. Yeye na Ruto hawana tofauti, and I'm not afraid to say that. Listen, Ruto hawezi sikiza watu. Mbona hata wewe, si hata angejidanganya kidogo atusikize. Anyway, we are not here to talk about him. But to be honest, focus. Wewe ndo unajua kitu inakusukuma, wewe ndo unajua masaibu inakusukuma, watu wanakufa hospitali, fees, education ndo hiyo hatuwezi soma, sijui ketrako ndo hiyo hatuwezi lipa token, saa hii ni shida stima, airport inaenda, mara bla bla bla, mara this, mara that, kila kona. Na tumefocus tu na Gachagua this, Gachagua that. Gachagua ameshagwa nini? Bana alikuwa amenyamaza siku tulikuwa tunauliwa street. Mimi aende akose kuenda, it's none of my fucking business. Aende akose kuenda, ainihusu. Aje, mimi Ruto ni Mkale, ni Mnandi. Kwanza Mnandi kama mimi. Na sijaiona ameleta kiroma kwa tebo yetu. Hata tukilala njaa atambui. Can we stop for once this tribal bullshit? This, that. Ati ingekuwa ni watu wa Waluya mungeona, no. Able to forget about it. To focus. Na acheni niwaambie kitu moja. One day, mtanikumbuka. Do what is right. Do what you think is right for you. Fanya kitu yenye inakusukuma. We all need a better Kenya. Kila mtu anataka a better tomorrow. Trust me, tutakuja kujipata sisi ni wachinku weusi. If things go the way they are going. Can you imagine Kenyans, professionals, working, sustaining big companies in foreign countries? Why can't we sustain our country? Mbona tukubali Adani? Mi walai nalala naamka nakumbuka Adani iko bado nasikia kuchizi. Adani iko na more than 10 crimes. Zenye like lies, zenye ziko crimes, ziko mwadhani. Adani this, Adani that, Adani everything. Now Adani ni Ruto na Raila, for Christ's sake. We drain the swamp. Waende nyumbani, then everybody goes home. Tukuje tuchukue mtu kama Ukio Mtata. Unaangalia mse, okay, sitetei Mtata. Hebu msini attack, simtetei. I'm just giving an example. Kama ni Ukio Mtata, tufanye hivi. So kama ni Ukia, arudi ama asirudi. Lakini kukuja kusema, no. We have turned a revolution into politics. And if we go in a political way, wase hatuta win. I swear hatuta win. We need to come together sisi wote. Kama ni CVK ingekuwa ina make sense, wangekuja si wote pamoja. Kama Eric Yusuf alisema ya mashujaa, wote wakuja waseme, juu mashujaa walikufa kila county, tuende kila county. Boni enda hivi fulani enda hivi fulani enda hivi. Inge make sense. Lakini kukaa, then the last day unakuja kusema tunaenda kufagia Narok. Tunaenda kufagia nini hiyo tunaenda kufagia? Hiyo siku ndo tutafagia Ruto atoke. Bana we're not going to allow those fucking distractions. Focus. Wewe ukishindwa kuenda na watu wenye wanaenda kanyaga kubwa rudi. Kai mwaka niacha ninyamaze.
Thank you, Toria. Yani, I keep telling people, Adani ni Ruto hawanisikie. Adani yako ndani ya State House. Ebu just open your two eyes. Adani is in the State House. Venye tu Toria amesema, we are not giving a little F for anyone who is distracting us. Focus tomorrow on Mashujaa Day. Anyway, we have the real show.
And then,
the mic is yours.
Paul, co-host. What I want to remind everyone is dress code ya kesho, black, usisahau flag. Na pia appeal to our medics, please. If you can be available, because I know there will be a lot of people. Vile mulifanya, wakati wa 25th, our medics, you are our heroes tomorrow. And please continue offering your services for the movement. But we celebrate you, our medics. Mumesimama na movement, na nyinyi tomorrow, we recognize you as our heroes. So, please medics kesho, najua kwamba mumepanga, mambo ya first aid na nini yote just in case imetokea pale Urupak. So thank you so much. Continue the co-host.
Okay,
Wanjiro kiasi ni hoping kidogo tu ndo nishuke. Like able tusiuziwe uoga. Msee asiseme ati tutaenda kuuliwa. Tunauliwa yeye ndo amepanga venye tutauliwa ama ni nini. Hebu tusiuziwe uoga we. Kama mmeshapanga na gava venye mtatumaliza bana, mtuambie mapema, muache kutuambia ati tukienda huko tutauliwa. Kila mtu maisha yake anapenda. Kila mtu anapenda maisha yake.
Wanapanga kutumaliza baba, wanapanga kutumaliza. Anyway, the real Joe, Karibu, and tell us who is your hero tomorrow, and keep it strictly 3 minutes ili tupatie kila mtu time ya kuongea. The little.
Thank you, Wanjiru. I greet you all who are in the space today. We are going through a very difficult time as Kenyans. It is actually, in fact, extreme sports to be a Kenyan right now, because you never know what is coming your way. You wake up to every wrong information. But yes, we are Kenyans, and Kenya is our business. Tomorrow is Mashujaa. Mashujaa is a day that we are supposed to celebrate heroes, those who we feel have impacted us, or have impacted our lives, or encourage us, or motivate us, or I don't know. The people who we feel that through their actions, we were able to learn something. One of the things that we've done as a norm in our country is to celebrate Mashujaa and only recognize the people who fought for our independence. Not to water this down. The people who fought for our independence did such a great job. I think someone like Kimathi, by the time he was fighting for independence, he would be a Gen Z now because he was in his 20s. And he was actually killed in his early 30s. In his early 30s. So he would be just the same age as most of us. And that is such an encouragement to me personally. And I always draw a lot of lessons from Kimathi. But I can't relate to that because most of this happened when I was not yet even born. I can't relate to that. But let me tell you what I can relate to. I can relate to the struggles that we've gone through as a country, some of which I've participated. I can relate to some of the things that we've tried to champion as citizens. Actually, even better, responsible citizens. I can relate to that. It is quite unfortunate that revolutions sometimes always end up being fatal. But why? Why should we lose people who are just asking, championing for just good governance, raising questions, raising concerns? Why should we lose such people? Yet, it is very difficult to lose the people who actually cause these atrocities. It is very difficult to lose someone who orders for this kind of brutality on citizens. But the citizens themselves, it is very easy. And it is easy to announce that, today we had protests and 3 people died. Very easy to announce. But when one politician dies, the whole country is taken by surprise. And it becomes serious information. And they are even talked about so many times. The media will start telling you their history, their family, their stories. But Rex died. Cullen died. Those we can relate to. People we were with in the streets. Those are our heroes. And we are not wrong to identify them as heroes because we identify with them. We were with them. And we recognize that they were fighting for what we are still fighting for up to now. It would be betrayal to stop fighting because of intimidations. If they wake up today and find that we have just reduced the pace by which we were championing for this, they would feel betrayed. They would really feel betrayed, and they would regret why they went to the street in the first place. They would blame us. How do we fix this? We cannot stop. Peter alluded to the Bangladesh revolution that actually was successful. And this thing, I've said it before, you will be called prisoners when you try a revolution and you fail. But when you succeed, you will form the next government. And when you form the next government, you will go after all these people who are killing people. A very good example is Bangladesh. They have ordered for arrest of their president, the lady, and 40 other politicians who are with her, including some of them in the military. That is what happens if a revolution is successful. You go after them because they will come after you very hard. That is what they do. If we don't plan, that is a planning to fail. Planning does not really need, a revolution does not need an elaborate plan that we need to sit down and craft a plan of how we are going to mobilize and be in a revolution. No. Revolution is all over the world. History. Revolution is usually driven by spirit. When Kimathi was being strangled, he said, the blood, my blood, will water the spirit of independence. Therefore, the blood of our fallen soldiers will water the spirit of this revolution. We should not take that for granted. Those bloods that were shed, and not even only that, there are people who have been killed. In Kware, we found bodies, and it is so normal. And you're even rewarded for not doing your job. You're even elevated from a CS of Interior to a deputy president for not investigating deaths. It is a complete failure of the president. Directly, William Samoei Ruto is a complete failure. Article 238 requires him to protect the lives of Kenyans. He does not. That means even the life of one individual lost, he is supposed to be accountable for that. He is never accounted for life. It is shocking that a regime that came with theocratic agenda, the name, oh, we are God chosen, just go around killing people. So tomorrow,
Lil Joe,
yes,
kindly umebakisha dakika moja so that we can have as many speakers.
Thank you, Anjiru. I stand guided. So tomorrow we go out. We have always, me personally, I will be there. I never miss. I've never missed going out. I started going out for this mandamanos things way back. And you know, anybody who has been a Raila supporter, we've been going for demonstrations ever since. In 2023, we were there, comrades were killed. But in this time round, this feels right. It feels even much better than any other revolution any other thing I've ever tried to champion for. And therefore tomorrow, personally, I will not ask you to come. Me, I will go. Anybody who wants to go, join us tomorrow. We will be there. We will be remembering our fallen soldiers. Thank you very much, Wanjiru and host Fabish. Thank you.
Karibu. As the Lil Joe amesema, tomorrow we are there. And I like the fact that umeguzia Dedan Kimathi and what he said. The spirit ya Dedan Kimathi, I keep saying it, inatembea. DK gift, 3 minutes tafadhali, my brother.
Hi Wanjiru, let me hold my mic for just a few more. Allow you to go to a few more speakers. Then I'll come in somewhere towards the end. Fabish.
Okay. Fine. We have Good Boy. What is his name? Good Boy Kenya. The mic is yours.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, thank you. So, first of all, I celebrate everyone who took part in the falling of the finance bill and everything that took place afterwards. Those who left us, those with injuries still in the hospitals, and those who are still alive. So I would like to say a few things. So I would like to say we Kenyans always want to catch the thief on the cookie jar rather than trusting our own consciousness. So if our conscience tells you that so-and-so is a dictator, so and so is a thief, so and so is a murderer. Don't wait until they do something, is when now you can believe now they're either murderers, corrupt, or otherwise. So that's one thing. So if your heart tells you a person is a dictator or is not fit to hold office, just trust whatever your heart is saying. Don't say, let's give them a chance and then we can see. I think that's the thing that has brought us where we are right now. So currently, there's a lot of distraction on this platform, I would say, X, and then a little on Facebook. You'll find people tweeting and retweeting polls like, what do you think about so-and-so being the DP? What do you think so-and-so can bring to the presidency? And then you see the images are attached to such polls. And those images that you see are people who have a background of murdering people, killing people, people who have a background of being corrupt. They've been dragged in court cases because of corruption, thieving around, stealing, and also convicted fellows. So these are kind of distractions, and I usually reply on them, telling them that they should stop such a distraction and focus on drain the swamp and Ruto must go. The things that I usually make sure that I do. Then on the Narok issue, I can say let him do as he wishes, since he has freedom of speech. You know, you cannot restrain him from speaking his own whatever. And also he has freedom of traveling anywhere in the nation. But now, there's one thing. He should talk and stand by saying that this is my opinion and this is not what I'm doing is my and my party, not or for the movement, because people tend to take advantage of the movement and everything. Then they give